after that expression of urgency, you can understand why I couldn't say no to her. So, as it turns out, I was actually told that the fundraising committee drew straws to select the Master of Ceremonies for this auspicious event. However, I don't recall them saying whether I won or lost the drawing. In any case, I'm truly honored to be here, so thank you. To get us started, I'd like to present Matt Evans, the chair of the Livingston County Democratic Party. Matt?
Good evening, everybody, and I want to thank everybody, especially the committee that put this together. Give them a big round of applause. This is going to be one of the best dinners great turnout, and it's only fitting because we have such an exciting year this year, because I think we're going to see red this year. It's going to be on the streets, and it's going to be from our opponents. So let's get fired up for 2008. So this is, there's a lot of things going on, so I don't want to talk a lot. There's some great speakers, much better than myself. But I would like to ask you all to rise and join me in the pledge of allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If you can remain standing, one of our traditions also here is to spend a moment of silence for the men and women in uniform who served our country. I'll turn this back to the Master of Ceremonies. Please have a good evening.
Thank you, Matt. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to confide in you. I heard a secret yesterday. Can we keep this completely to ourselves? Yes. Yes? Okay. Gather close. How many of you believe in psychic abilities? Come on, there you go. How many of you really believe in psychic abilities? Okay, well yesterday I was in a public establishment and met this guy who said he could tell the future. This guy said that he could read newspapers from the future. And he actually told me 3 things about what he saw. In the spirit of full disclosure, I should probably tell you that there was alcohol served at this establishment. The first thing this guy told me was that the Democrats would hold the House and take a veto-proof majority in the Senate in November. Give a round of applause. The second thing this guy told me was that the Democrats would also take the White House in a landslide. Round of applause, please. The third thing he told me was that I would soon be in a room full of true American patriots and hockey fans. How about those words? Now, since the third thing has already come true, I truly believe that the first 2 will come true as well. I'd also like to share that the word patriot could also be used to describe our honored guests that are here this evening. As I introduce them, please join me in giving them a warm Livingston County Democratic welcome. I'd like to first introduce our speaker, keynote speaker for this evening, UAW President Ron Gettelfinger and his lovely wife, Judy. We are also honored to have with us this evening State Representative Alma Wheeler-Smith of Salem 54th House District. We are also, again, welcome to Kathy Carney, 8th District Chair, and her husband Joe, who is the Chair of the Livingston County Democrats for 10 years. Now, that's a warm Democratic welcome. We are also honored this evening to have with us 53rd District Chief Judge, the Honorable Teresa Burnett, and her husband, Don Ruth. Thank you for that. The 53rd District Judge, the Honorable Suzanne Geddes, and her husband, Bill McCreary. Sherry Lebow from Governor Granholm's office is here with us. Sherry, where are you? She had to leave, okay? Urgent business. Jason Ellenberg, Senator Levin's campaign manager. Are you here? Jason, welcome. I'd like to encourage everybody to sign the petitions. Chuck, are you over there with petitions? Sign the petitions because we want Senator Levin to be elected again in the fall. I'm also honored to introduce Bruce McAtee, CAT Coordinator 1. Bruce, are you here? Okay. How about Fred Weigel? Fred, are you here? Fred, you can keep it standing for a minute. I got some interesting data here about you. We got you standing, so we got to take some cheap shots, right? We're honored to have you here. Fred is the president of the Huron Valley Central Labor AFL-CIO Council since 1969, and that's been quite a run, I think. Yes. He's also the chair of the Washtenaw County Road Commission and Washtenaw County Parks Commission. So he keeps our roads and our parks working well and healthy. Fred, thank you. Say again?
He's a scratch golfer also.
Scratch golfer? Well, I know that he wants to participate in the 50-50 then, right? And the silent auction. You're probably wondering what the connection is between American Patriots and hockey when I mentioned that a moment ago. Was anybody wondering? There seemed to be kind of a strained connection. Well, let me ask you this question. What color is the American flag? Right. And what color are the Red Wings uniforms? Red and white. What color did we feel during the playoffs last year? Blue. There you go. Patriotic hockey fans. We have a few announcements. If you would look at the announcement sheet.
As usual, I slipped up. I wanted to make sure that you all know that Barbara McCallahan from Debbie Stavinov's office is here, and she's right here at the head table. She's done a lot for our party, and there's a great picture that Debbie donated over there at the silent auction. So have a good look at it, and I'm sure somebody's going to want to get that beautiful picture along with a wonderful Senate key ring.
Thank you, Donna. I should mention, too, you're probably aware Barb was the first 50-50 winner for the evening. Very lucky, wonderful person, because she donated her winnings back to the VFW. Just a couple of announcements. You knew that if you're going to come here this evening and have alcohol, we had to make announcements. So it kind of goes with the territory, right? Please check out our items for bid at our silent auction. And the announcements that, I'm not going to read them to you because you're all intelligent people. They're in the back of the program sheet that you have on your table. But just a couple of things to emphasize that the silent auction has all sorts of neat stuff in it that's been donated, and it goes to a good cause. While you're waiting for others to go to the buffet line, please consider browsing through the selection of delightful items there. Also get your copy of Cooking with Livingston Democrats. How many of the Livingston Democrats that are here contributed to that cookbook? That's wonderful. Thank you. Be a part of the Democratic wave that's coming this fall. How many of you believe that the Democratic wave is coming this fall? Yeah. It's about time, too, isn't it? We're about through with war of choice that doesn't end. And we're about through with things that don't work. It's time to get it